Hi, I'm Amy DiPietro at the Dartmouth Council on Aging, and I would like to welcome you here to the Connor Center for Active Living. One of the things that I am most proud of here is that we are a one-stop shop, and that is one of the great things about this place is any questions that you may have, you grab anybody and they're going to stop. We are all here to help. We have a brand new receptionist, Amy, and she is here to help guide you and put you in contact with whichever person that you need to speak with. We have a lot of exciting new programs coming up. We have Nancy Miller, our program coordinator, here to tell you more.
Hi, my name's Nancy Miller. I'm the program coordinator at the Dartmouth Council on Aging, and we have a lot of fun stuff coming up in September for you. An outing to the Worcester Red Sox. We're going to be going on a trip to explore a cranberry farm in Middleborough. We're going to be taking a guided hike with DNRT. We also have planned another installment of our popular beginner sailing classes, the Community Boating Center. And as usual, at the end of summer, we'll be having our annual beach party at Jones Beach. So all these fun activities and more can be found in our newsletter, which comes out every month. And we'd love to see you come by. We can give you a tour and explain more about some of the activities here.
In addition, we also have an outreach coordinator. Here is Matt Dansero to explain more about his position.
My name is Matthew Dansero, and I'm the outreach coordinator for the Dartmouth Council on Aging, and in part I also do it for the town of Dartmouth. Here I provide access to things like health insurance. I also do SNAP enrollment. I do fuel assistance enrollment. I do Social Security plans. And that service is actually pretty much available to anyone in town who needs that sort of help. People should be aware, especially if they're on things like Medicare, Medicaid, and Health Connector. There's some big changes coming to them through federal action. Because I'm hooked in with Mass Health and Health Connector and Medicare, I will know a lot of that information when it comes available. And I think, keep an eye on your letters you're getting from them, because even January there's going to be some major changes in that stuff. If you have an issue in the town of Dartmouth, give me a call. At the very least, I can just find out where you need to go to fix it.
I would like to say how fortunate we are to have somebody with Matt's knowledge and skills. He has been a huge asset to our program. We have recently written a grant through the Massachusetts Department of Transportation to obtain a 2025 all-electric wheelchair accessible vehicle. And here is our Assistant Director, Angela Botello, to talk to you more about our transportation policies.
We have reliable, safe, affordable transportation available for all Dartmouth seniors. It's super simple. You just call the center, ask for Angela, and I will do the intake, and I just go through basic information, what your needs are. If you're wheelchair, we are wheelchair accessible in all of our vehicles. We also have a bus that comes 3 days a week. We call it the lunch bus. It brings participants here at 9 o'clock in the morning. They can stay, exercise, have lunch, and then they go home at 12. It allows seniors to stay socially connected within their community. Really, if you have any questions, want to schedule an appointment, want to talk about scheduling an appointment, you can just reach out to me at the Council on Aging, the main number, and just ask for Angela.
As many of you may know, over the past year, we had done a master plan study where we asked for input from the community and stakeholders to look at how we want to grow our programs and renovate our building as we move into the future. So phase 1 is our kitchen and big room study. We have partnered with Brewster Thornton. Upgrading our kitchen will streamline the process for our Meals on Wheels program. Modernizing the kitchen facilities can help maintain higher standards of food hygiene and safety. It also allows us to have some new cooking program opportunities. An updated kitchen will provide us a conducive space to host cooking programs, enhancing our social interactions and culinary skills of all of those who may attend. With a well-equipped kitchen, we can now offer nutrition classes and cooking demonstrations, which will help us promote healthier eating habits. We are very fortunate that the Dartmouth Friends of the Elderly have offered to partner with us in financing the kitchen. We have a great relationship with them, and they are always looking to help us better the grounds of the center, as well as assisting with sponsoring some of the programs that we may offer. And here we are in our kitchen. to discuss a little bit about what has been going on and the process of how we start a kitchen renovation. I'm here with our Assistant Town Administrator, Chris Vitale, to give you a little more information.
Over the last year, we have been working with the Council on Aging on their master plan for the Center for Active Living. The last couple of months, we have been going out to procurement for design services. So, as you see here, we have a lot of old equipment, we have some of our old furniture, and our old fixtures. And so as part of this update, we're looking at all of that, both to make it useful for the programs and activities today at the center, but also looking at what some of the future needs may be. We have been working diligently to bring on a design firm who will help us make sure that we're co-compliant here. And going forward, they'll help us with the overall project management, putting some bid documents together and actually getting contractors in here so you can see work on the ground. When it comes to a capital project like renovating a kitchen, there's certain requirements that the town of Dartmouth has to follow, both from a procurement standpoint, but also to make sure that we're setting up the project for success. One of those things is bringing on a designer. What the designer will do is, they'll bring in subcontractors, consultants to work on the different elements that are associated with what a kitchen renovation would entail. So it's a little bit more than replacing some furniture or replacing some of the appliances. They're going to be doing a little bit of a deeper look at, do we need to upgrade any of our infrastructure here? Are we code compliant? And so having consultants on board will help us make sure that we are spending these dollars wisely, and we only have to come in here once to do these improvements. We're going to be starting this effort in the fall of 2025. Again, we're going to be having conversations, looking and soliciting feedback from our stakeholders, and hopefully by the winter of 2026, we will have full design plans ready so that we can go on to construction.
Thank you for watching our update, and we hope to see you all here real soon. Age is just a number that indicates the time you've spent here on Earth. What truly matters is the experiences you've had, the lessons you learned, and the wisdom you've gained along the way. Remember, it's the fire in your spirit, the kindness in your actions, and the joy in your soul that define your journey, not the number of candles on your birthday cake. Keep shining bright and living fully, regardless of the digits that make up your age.